Hello, my brothers and sisters. Welcome again in the Belgian forest. My name is Tim Heijen and I am a dragon witch. Let me explain to you a little bit about Draconic Wicca, because we are Draconic Wiccans, my brothers and sisters. I didn't even know this until years later on my path, that I came to notice that someone called us a draconic kind of Wicca. But we are not Wicca, we are not a religion, because Wicca is a religion and we are not a religion. In fact, we are all doing it individual. We are all individuals in our path, and we follow the dragon in our own way, in a unique way, in a way that no one else showed it before and will show it again after it. Because your path is unique and will always be unique, and as well is your dragon by your side. Your dragon by your side is as well as unique. We are, like I said, a religion follows another one inside of their spiritual experience. Well, we follow our own experience, our own feelings. Whatever we feel for the dragon needs to be experienced. That is the entire point of being a draconic Wiccan, and as I call it, a dragon's path that we follow, because everyone follows a different path, but the outcome is the same one. The same thing, the same outcome is being with the dragon. But there are also some difficulties and differences inside of our path. And that is what I would love to explain a bit like, for example, knowing our dragons by our side. Knowing the dragon by our side is not easy at all. Because in the beginning we know that there is a dragon by our side. But how come? Who is he? Or what is she? Or whatever. And we need to know and find out who the dragons are by our side. Because there are dragons by our side, but they are not all the same. I cannot say to you, for example, who or what your dragon is. For example, I can also give you this. Majority of draconic companions or guardians are female dragons. In my experience, and that I came to know a lot of you, actually every time when I enter a dragon circle, sometimes I didn't know that I was allowed to, but most of the time, I saw that these people, brothers and sisters, were actually accompanied by female dragons. And I found this actually strange, because my dragon, for example, is a male. My dragon is very much a male and very strict. And that is also the reason that I can say a lot about the dragon's path, because I was treated very like a teacher to a student. My dragon was very strict. My dragon said, you have to learn now, here and now, and if you don't want this, I can show you the dragon realms here and now. I will take you out of your body and show you the other side. I don't mind how shocked you are. You need to know. That is my dragon, my brothers and sisters. You need to know. Slap on the face. You need to know. Let the dragon come out of you. I need to see him. That is what my dragon is. And I am so grateful for what he did. He moved heaven and earth to be by my side, to guide me, to aid me, to knock the human out of me, and to know that death erased everything. Now you need to know everything again. And that is the difference with what I see with other people on the dragon's path, who have a female guardian by their side. The female dragon, my brothers and sisters. With most majority of people that have a guardian by their side, they have a female dragon. And the female dragon has all the time. The female dragon claims you. The female dragon sees you as their property. And is that bad? Of course not. That is just very, very good. That a female sees you as their property, their owners, that you are actually their property. And that is actually a very good sign. With my dragon, for example, doesn't see it like this. My dragon said, you have to learn, you have to see it now, you will learn. And it's because with all of female or male guardians, they love us so much, but they love us in their own way. And how my dragon treated me was like, you need to know, you need to see it, you need to remember, you need to do it now. And with the female dragon is, take your time. You are my precious, you can say. You can say, but with all of the threats and all of the things, you know, that I see. I've accidentally came inside of a circle of my brother, and he had also a female dragon, and she was pissed that I was there. You know, no one is allowed to enter the female dragon lair. No one is allowed there. No one shall come there, not even other dragons. They have a fury, my brothers and sisters. Female dragons have a fury unlike you've seen before in your lifetime. And that is what is by most of the people by our side. The fury of a female dragon. I was afraid of her. That is what also male dragons are actually sometimes afraid of the female ones. Because of the fury of what they've shown. Because you are their property. You are their gold. That is what I've never seen before. The gold of the female dragon is actually you. And you are sometimes not even allowed to look at it. That is what female dragons are. But the one by the side of my brother, for example, was so furious that I was there. I should go out, but because I showed a dragon's face, I was allowed to go with unharmed. But that is what the majority of the guardians are. The majority of the guardians are female dragons. And female dragons actually claim you. And the reason for that is the life that came before. The life that came before, female dragons actually are faster in clinging on to another dragon. And whenever they do this is a lifetime bond. Whatever, not even a lifetime, an eternity bond. An eternity bond that is. Sometimes male dragons also do this. That is what I have with my dragon. And that is also the reason why I can say and explain to you a lot about the dragon's path. Because I was more like, hidden in the face. You have to learn. And that is not what female dragons are. Take your time, precious. Take your time, honey. It's like this. And I love them so much because they love you so much. And that is what female dragons have a quicker bond, you know. And whenever it happened in the previous life, I can say, with your spirit, female dragons have a quicker connection with someone, with another dragon. And that is actually what happened to you, my brothers and sisters. You had a quicker connection with the female dragon most of the time. I'm not saying that you have a female dragon, but there is a high chance there is. I also learned a lot about Tiamat. Tiamat itself showed me a lot about the female energy of a female dragon. Female dragons, oh my goodness, it's so different than a male dragon. It's much more complex, I can say. Complex, but also I can understand very much the reason why they bond with you. The bond that you have with your dragon is eternity, is for eternity, and that is what they do. And I don't know what kind of a relationship that you have with your guardian dragon. It can be because it was some kind of a mother, it was some kind of a lover, or maybe a sister, or maybe it can be that it was just a friend that you have inside of the forest. But it's going to be eternal. It's going to be forever. Whenever you connect with a dragon guardian, it's going to be forever. And especially once, and that is the majority of dragons are actually female dragons. Whenever they had a connection much faster than the male dragons. The male dragons were much more on their own. It was unique once a male dragon actually bonded with another one. But if a female was much more faster to connect, and that is what I wanted to know. What was my relationship with my dragon? Because my dragon, my guardian, I came to find out that he's a male dragon. He's a male dragon. So how come that he connected much with me? And I needed years to find this out, my brothers and sisters. Why this dragon wanted to bond with me? It's because of the past that your spirit has. It might not remember it because now you are on the other side and you have a different skin, but you still have energy of that. You still have energy of what came before. You still have the soul of the spirit of what came before, and that is what your dragon remembers. And that is what you need to remember as well. That is why my dragon said, remember, you will remember. Slap in the face. And female dragon is much more like, take your time. You will know. They are all very wise in their own way. So yeah, what kind of a spirit that you have by your side is actually up to you to know. I cannot say to you who it is, a female or a male dragon by your side. I don't know. But I learned a lot from Tiamat. I learned a lot from other brothers and sisters by their side, what kind of a guardian they have by their side. Sometimes I can see a male, but the majority is actually a female. A female guardian is actually much faster to bond, and once a dragon bond with another one, it's going to be forever, going to be for eternity. But I saw some brothers and especially brothers with a male dragon by their side, and they are much more like mine was, like very strict and very like a teacher should be. Dragons can be very strict, my brothers and sisters, but it doesn't mean that they are bad, of course not, but they are all wanting you to remember it and to know actually your own spiritual self, your own draconic self. That is their entire goal of being by your side, moving heaven and earth. That is what they all are doing. Doesn't matter if they are male or female, they are all wanting to be by your side, moving heaven and earth to be by your side. But yeah, one of the most important things actually to know once you are awakened is to know who your dragon is. It can be a male, it can be a female, but they are all going to be unique. They are all going to be very much unique. And that is what we need to find out. Who is the dragon by your side?